Welcome, guys. I've been gone for it feels so long, but I've only been going for a month. And in this edition of my skincare faves, the February edition, I'm going to give you an update of the last edition I added and also give you some new additions. So I'm going to do my skincare routine. It's my top, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 favorites, but I add something in because I like my skin to be hydrated, no pores, cleanser, toner, hydrating, and most of all, I love a sunscreen. If there's something that has SPF in it, it's a fave for me. So first up, you're going to see my mask. I wanted to do a little special mask today because I've been seeing this, and I also saw Jackie Anna do this. She said, give yourself on Monday, have a mask day. So for mask day, I did something different. It's not really a lot of black brands. If you have any suggestions for me or know any good black brands I could use, definitely let me know. I love supporting my people because if I'm supporting my people, we all prosper. So first up is a mask that I'm wearing. You see it. It's a mask vinegar drink. I'm like, mask. Oh, there it goes. I couldn't find it at first. It's a mask and jam. I went into this Japanese store. I wear a lot of Japanese, Korean, black-owned products, but also you can't really sit there and limit what you buy. I do wear white-owned products too, but I also love to just support stuff that's actually good. And I also have African and Nigerian products that I use too, but besides that, I love good, clean products. Even if it isn't clean, as long as it gets the job done. So this one is a mask jam. I've had it on for I think 2 to 3 hours. It's basically, that's my friend going crazy as always. I've had it on for 2 to 3 hours. It really burned at first, and basically it is vinegar on it. So some people think vinegar is good for your teeth, but it's also good for your skin, and it's also good for your hair. So it really hydrated. You can see I put pictures up today on my Instagram, but I'll show you the pictures beforehand. Here it goes right here. You basically have, my whole skin looks like it has jam on it. And it soaks into your skin. So I'm going to wash it off because I'm going to start the rest of my skin routine. And you can see how gel-like it is when you wash it off. You see it. I just want you to see this. I put a lot because I couldn't see an effect of it, but now I know you do not need that much. I'm the queen of wasting product. I need to get better at that because product is expensive. This was inexpensive because they had a sale, but I got it on sale for $7 to $9. I can't remember, but it's originally $16.66. It's almost $17. It's a good mask. You don't use it all the time, but I'm starting a ritual where every Monday is my skincare day. I use lukewarm water, not super hot, and I made sure to put some on my neck too, because you want your neck to be stripped bare and clean too. It's a beautiful face, makes everything go away. I have you see my little bit here. I don't usually get it, but I've been trying different types of food lately, and that's one reason why I break out. Oh, let me check my headphones. Too busy. And then here it goes. Yes. We're almost there. And don't forget to do the trick like this, where you would share it over your face like this. And voila, your mask, the first step is done. So when you finish with the mask, you're gonna see everything's going and you look. I'm gonna bring up my baby because I feel like I'm so far from you guys. Yes, much better, and you can see it. The lights are a little bit better too. So after I took off the mask, my face, you can tell already the difference, but you're not gonna see it right away. I say always use products like 1 or 2 times just to see the difference as you keep using it. I usually wait 2-3 months. That's why you see when I do my skincare videos, it takes me a little bit longer to respond back about products because I like to give my skin time instead of trying something new like immediately. It's like, no, I give it 2-3 weeks and I see what are the results. So for this one, I have no opinions yet, but it felt really good on my skin. That was such a beautiful soap for my skin. I feel like it brought out more of my pimple, but I'm not gonna say that because I'm just saying that because that's a pimple that I have. You can get rid of that. So next up is my Fenty Skin. I know it always looks a mess, guys. I know it always looks a mess, but my Fenty Skin has been like this since the dog eye dog shit destroyed it. And I've had it for, I think, 4 to 5 months now. This is my staple in my skincare routine, but I added some staples for it because it's one of my faves. I did my Fenty Skin first before my Pacifica because my Pacifica is basically, it's going to strip the rest of the dirt that's on my face, but you don't have to use both of them. One of them is a deep cleanser, and this one is whatever you want. But you also don't have to follow what I did because what works for my skin might not work for your skin. So I do it twice. I did this step first, but usually I start with this step right here. In Pacifica, basically it's one of the best defenses against blemishes and breakouts is consistently clean skin, fortified with super green phytonutrients, including kale, seaweed, and blue sea kale, along with tropical extracts of mangosteen and coconut water. This formula is designed to cleanse and remove makeup, toxins, and impurities from the skin both day and night. Use morning and night. Apply to the damp skin in a circular motion so you wet your skin first. So next time, I should do this one first. I always forget sometimes and I do it second, but they're both my faves. So I'm like, I can forgive it this time. I didn't mean to mess it up. I'm like, oof. When I took it off, the one thing I love about Fenty Skin is I feel like it penetrates my skin. Hold on. What's this? So the one thing I love about my Fenty Skin is that it penetrates my skin, but besides that, I know a lot of people don't like some of the ingredients that are in it, but it removes everything. Like I literally feel when I wear my makeup, if with this, yes, it removes everything. It's a remove it all cleanser. It gets the job done, but if you want more of a job done, like you feel like it's not cleaning enough, that's why I added the deep cleaning face wash. And that's why I said I should do this one first and this one second. But it doesn't really matter because this is a remove it all cleanser and this is the deep cleaning. So whichever way I do it, it works out. If I want to change it, if you think I'm doing it wrong, let me know. But I've never had a problem with it. And it's actually been helping my skin more and more since I added something like this because I feel like I cleanse it. But is your face ever too cleansed? So my face is still damp. So I put this on it. I try not to use too much because I feel like if you use too much, you go through the product super fast. And make sure you do your skin like this. If you don't do your skin like that, you're not gonna keep those lines away. And I do like that. I've basically seen a lot of estheticians I love. Two of my favorite estheticians are Sean Garrett and Makeup for Women of Color. And I'm actually starting to follow more because their tricks actually work. I'm like, I cannot wait to the day, well, manifest that, not wait to the day, when you can go to estheticians and just make sure that you're doing your skin routine correctly. But I also listen to buy a lot of products they try because a lot of the products they're trying actually do work. And my pockets actually do cry, but it's worth it. Because it's like if you're not taking care of your skin and your body the way you're supposed to, how are you expecting to see the results in it? You're not. So now I do that. I do like a little massage and I put it on warm and I take it all. And there's like a little tingling sensation when you take off the kill. So be careful not to put too much close to your nose, because if it gets stuck, it feels like something's stuck in it, but it's just really strong. The kill is really strong. It's really, really strong. You can feel it and you can smell it, the smell of it. You cannot miss that smell. Like, I love Pacifica. I know everybody's like, it's vegan and cruelty free. That's another reason why I want to try it. And that's why I said I always do this for my morning routine. Sometimes, I know they say day and night. I don't feel like doing it at night if I know that I'm not wearing any makeup or I'm just cleaning my face. But then also, that's me cheating. Listen to the instructions. But sometimes, if you feel that your skin is clear enough, you can just use your cleanser by itself. You don't have to use a deep clean and a cleanser. For me, I just do the extra mile because I sweat a lot. So if you're oily and blemished, yes, use it. Because you're trying to strip a lot of the toxins and the dirt that's on your face out. And just because you don't see it doesn't mean your face is not dirty. Next up is, this is one of my faves. This is my January favorite, and I'm keeping it as a staple for February. So this is my first step, and this is my second step. No, besides that one, then we have a new one that I added in last month, which is Youth to the People. It's basically a super green, and I basically use it one to two times a day. And I messed it up because I took the top off, and I wasted a lot of the product because it really comes out in droves, and I don't know how to lock this back. They have a lock for it, but I'm like, I don't want to mess up the product anymore. So for this one, the top that you see, keep that top. It's like a top that closes. And then you have this one. You only use 1 or 2 pumps of this. You put it on your face like this. You don't have to use a lot. And this is basically a nutrient for your face. It's like a superfood cleanser, but it's like green tea and spinach vitamins. I use the extra because I like to always have the extra protecting for my face to make sure it's clean, and also it's hydrated and it has the proper nutrients. It's like, do I need that? Yes. I feel like if I didn't have that in my life with the other 2 steps, my face would not be where it is. Like, I have good skin, but I do get breakouts, and my face used to be very discolored. Now it's much better because I'm putting nutrients in it. So, you see, this one I put on my neck, but I try not to use a lot. And you see that big old little thing right there. It's just fighting its way out, but I feel like I'm cleaning it every day so it goes away. You see my one little bump. It's like, bump, go away, bump, go away, bump, go away. So, perfect. Then, now I'm gonna basically talk to you about the two new products I added from January and February. I took a little break from a skincare video because I added something special. And this something special is why it kind of looked like it kind of disappeared, but no, I want to see how it worked. So this new product I have is by Granite. I saw somebody going crazy over on my feed. I love when you follow through skincare Twitter or like esthetician Twitter because you always learn something new. So Granite made 2 new products, and it's like a Green Labs series. They have also watermelon serum, but since I'm allergic to watermelon, I don't want to take the risk that I might have an allergic reaction to it on my face. I know I'm just allergic to it if I eat it. So it was like, I can't get that one, but I'm going to continue the Green Lab series. This is 2 of the products from it. It's a Pore Perfecting Serum Cream. It's 24-hour moisture, serum, and sunscreen for both of them. This one also has an SPF of 30, and this one is an SPF of 30. So a Pore Perfecting Serum Cream. This one is made with cannabis B, and it has sativa in it, and it has cannabis sativa seed oil and vitamin B3, and it's for oily skin. And yes, it's a vegan formula. So the reason why I liked it is because it has SPF, and you're supposed to they say you're supposed to sunscreen you apply every 2 hours. Use a water resistant sunscreen with swimming or sweating, and apply 15 minutes before sun exposure. And if you're gonna go outside, it says reapply at least every 2 hours. So if you're in the house, I say you only have to do this like one time. But if you know you're gonna be going back and forth, keep this in your bag. And basically, it's also a moisturizer. I have this one, and I have my Glow from Fenty and my MASAREF, and I feel like my face is extra protected. I know I might not need that, but I love that. So this one is a brightening. Basically, brightening just makes your face more luminescent. And it is, what is it? They say the same thing every 2 hours. So basically when you're applying these, it's a good base for when you're doing moisturizers too. But like basically, the Green Labs is for a glowing, healthy skin. So I can use this, and I don't have to use my Fenty. But I choose to use all three because I feel like they all give me something different. This is for my glow. This is for my vitamin C and pineapple. And this is for my vitamin B and sativa. So I can use them together, or I can use them separate. That's my choice. If you want to use them separate, you're more than free to. So it comes in this cute package, and it's like this. And when you do it, you only have to do like a little dab. You don't need a lot. You see that much, and you see more is going to come off. So you take the more off, you put this away, and you do the next 3 steps. And you do this. I'm sorry for my friend. She's playing her video game and she's going crazy, as always. But this was my new find for February. So far, for the Cannabis, it's perfect. It keeps my skin protected from the sun. It's hydrating. And for the brightening, I see my face looks a little bit like brighter. People really are dramatic over their games. And I do the same thing I did with this one. I put there, here, here, and then here. And then I do the same thing as that one. You can do it together. You can do it separate. I use it because it's a brightening serum. And then also the other one is a B12, B13, and vitamin. So I use all of them. You don't have to though. I'm reiterating that because I know some people, you don't have to follow step by step my routine. Just do your routine. I'm just showing you what has kept my face beautiful as I built up my skincare routine. But as they always say, I'm not a licensed esthetician, but it works for me. So then we have my fat water. I love fat water for the simple fact. It refines the pores, the dark circles. My dark circles is not as much anymore. And then also my skin tone, and it doesn't strip the skin. And I used to use a lot of it. Now I just use a little bit, but it really does work. And your skin is actually very glowing. So I put this much on, and I do this because I want it to seep into my pores. And I want it to seep into my pores really well. And then, voila. That is my skincare routine. But I have the best of all to keep it protected and beautiful. It's MASAREF. If you've ever heard the Glazed Donut gang, this was, I know for a fact, Makeup for Women of Color coined that phrase. And she created that because so many people just kept coming at her with it. And they created the Glazed Donut gang. I know a lot of people say it's popular from TikTok, but it was actually popular on IG first. If I'm wrong, it's okay. We all can have our agreement of who created it first. But I thank the Glazed Donut gang because I didn't have this for a month and my skin was beyond dry. Like, I was doing my steps, but my skin was dry. So you don't have to use a lot. You use a little bit, and you're going to go all day. You're going to be shiny, but you want that shine because the healing ointment, you can use it for your face, besides your face. It protects and soothes dry, cracked, and shaved skin. It also protects, it cleans up like if you have dry feet, dry legs. You can do it morning, noon, and night. And it actually can be like a good spa day trick. And I use a lot because I'm going to use it for my face and my hands. And I just do this to it. It's like heavenly. Like, oh my God, I had to just take a moment of silence. And then voila. And if you look at my face, I'm going to put up some skincare pictures tomorrow because I just want to show when I posted how far my skin has come, because it was very discolored, unhealthy, and I was not having the right nutrients in my body or in my face. Now it looks even more. A lot of people say I have good skin, but I work for that good skin and the products. I invest in it. So good skin is not just good skin. Good skin is investment in your skin. So a lot of the stuff I have is drugstore and beauty, top beauty brands, but it's also ones that I research, which are good for me. I don't get a lot of dark circles or like pores, so I don't really advertise products like that. But when I do, it's just products that work for me. And for me, I'm happy with my skin routine, and I'm just happy with the fact at where my skin is. And this is my February skincare update. My newest is the brightening serum for February. Please get it. Garnier Labs is everything. I'm absolutely in love with the collection, and I'm gonna add the rest of the collection if I need be. But for now, this is just beautiful. I just want to give you that update because this is heavily on my skin, and it's perfect for the winter because everything I just put on my face hydrated each other, and it keeps my skin hydrated and looking younger. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Rendezvous with Mina. If you want to follow me on IG, Mia Adams 1. And if not, you don't want to follow me on IG, you can also follow me on Twitter, MiaSings22. I'm always talking about TV, politics, everything. That's my domain. And when you go to the IG, every Friday I usually drop food, or I'll tease you about new projects I'm doing, or my little adventures. Then I might post one day on my YouTube. But for now, I'm done talking to you to death. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.